Their plane leaves on Tuesday. Just so you know.
Well, fourth grade, Mrs. Spector's class. That's where it all started. I think that was the first year you guys came to 96.
Yeah,
right?
that was our first year. We're all in the same class.
We were in 410. The smart kids were in 4-1. You figure out the rest.
We were at the end of the hallway.
We were in 410 at the end of the hallway, and we had a teacher who would do this. I could see you. She was cross-eyed. Miss Spector, you know.
Not that there's
Corey, I don't want you to say another word. She would. At his wedding, the big machas here did the same thing he did with Corey. I left my keys in my car. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Only problem was there was no other keys anywhere. There was nobody to call and nothing.
And it was 20 degrees with the
It
wind
was
chill
20
factor.
degrees with the windshield factor.
On the day we got
And I had no choice but to take a hammer and break a window of a 928 Porsche.
It's sad.
So at Greggo's wedding, I not only did I give him a nice gift, and not only did he get very lucky with the bride, but I got very unlucky that night. It was very cold in the parking lot, of course.
Yeah.
We had, other than Knicks, and I'm talking about the Knicks basketball. Then you wouldn't get it on TV, so we'd all be around the AM radio in the schoolyard.
Right.
And we'd all be sitting there. Frankie was there, Corey was there. The night that
Howie Carpin, all of us.
Howie Carpin and God bless Howie and like Gary doing what they dreamed to do their lives.
Yep.
Not like the rest of us that ended up being degenerates.
Hey, be careful now.
Gregg's a good degenerate, just like me. We're lovable. There you go. That was just the
Closed on the house. It's okay to say that.
All I could say is it was Gregg, Corey, and Jay that would always kind of make some kind of excuse to get away from Howie, David, and everybody else.
David Rockman. What?
So we can go up to my house and smoke weed. We'd have to make, right, we'd smoke a lot. We'd all make it, we didn't want any, it was just the three of us.
But there was more weed for us at that point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We didn't have to pass as much around. You know what I mean?
Not in the fourth
And
grade.
it was always my house because my curfew was I had to be home before my parents, who never got home before 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had the porno film. That's right. My father had the porno.
Stewie Goldstein said, "Thanks, Mrs. Nadler. We enjoyed
the one night my father comes home early. We're all in my room watching porno films. It must be about 10 o'clock. And we're not talking the VCR. I had to set up the camera and pull out the screen. I mean, it was a whole ordeal. And we had one favorite one called Balloons.
Yes.
You remember?
Say that again. Now we know. Now we know.
You're talking about porno films with your friends from the schoolyard.
They're trying not to laugh, We're talking, not only are we watching porno films, but we were playing basketball for 3 hours before we went into that little room. So you can imagine what the room smelled like.
Oh my God.
And as we're leaving, our good attorney friend Stewie Goldstein says to my parents, "Thank you, we had a nice time."
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Nadler.
Thank you,
We had a
Mr. and
really
Mrs.
great
Nadler.
time.
And wait. And Stephen Turritz was there, and he called up his mother and said, "We're not smoking pot, we're just watching porno films."
There you go. 19 from
Oh my God. We're not smoking pot, we're watching porno in Nadler's house.
It's now on Facebook.
So now that I've just stripped myself of all my possibilities.
Right.
Gregg, I love you.
Thank you, buddy.
Over the years, it's been wonderful.
I want to say one thing. I want to say something to Jay and Barbara. I want you guys good luck in your new life going to Florida.
Oh, thank you.
How
I
exciting.
retired yesterday.
You guys are going to sleep. You're going to camp now.
Yesterday.
You're going to day camp now. You're going to really enjoy your life now. Anybody else want to say?